Game 4 at their place in Dallas. Dirk Nowitzki sprained his ankle at the end of Game 3, but he was in the lineup Monday. And Dirk knocking that down. Ankle looked okay. Game tied at 6 early on. Later in the first, Spurs up 5. Tony Parker gets that to fall. He had 16 in the first, 33 in the game. Spurs up 7 at that point. Second quarter, Mavs down 3. Devin Harris to Jason Terry. 8-0 Mavs run, tied the game at 43. Later, Mavs down 2. Harris dishing again. Jerry Stackhouse finishing. Game tied at 53 at the half. 26 for Stackhouse. Third quarter, Spurs down 2. Tim Duncan ties the game at 72. Mavs down 2 now. Dirk doing work. Tied at 76. Same score. Nowitzki with the ball, but here comes Ginobili. Sneaks up and picks his pocket. Going the other way. 26 for Ginobili before he fouled out. Spurs up 2 at that point. Later, Mavs down 3. Stackhouse knocks down the jumper. Look under the basket. Foul called down low. Ginobili getting his elbow underneath Dirk's chest. He would be called for the foul. Somebody called the UN. Argentina and Germany have got beef. Fourth quarter. Spurs down 2. Parker ties the game at 90. Later, tied at 96, Michael Finley, formerly a friend, now a foe in Dallas. He had 14, Spurs by 3. Spurs still with a 3-point lead. Finley again. And the Spurs up 5. Later, Mavs down 2. Stackhouse. Game tied at 105. Spurs will look to answer. Duncan. Ginobili gone, so Duncan's taking the big shot. Spurs up 2. Mavs now down 1. Dirk misses. Harris comes up with a rebound. There's Terry. And there's a 1-point Dallas lead. Same score. It's Finley again. Got it. Spurs up 2. Nowitzki with his 2 free throws to tie it up. Closing seconds, you know Duncan's taking the last shot, but he can't hit it. So 5 more minutes of basketball in Dallas. In overtime, tied at 111. Terry drives, can't finish. Dampier can. Mavs up 2. 1-point game now. Terry again. 3-point Dallas lead. Same score. Nowitzki. Good look to Harris. Mavs up 5. Dallas up 3 now, and it's Terry again over Duncan. Mavericks win it 123-118. They take a 3-1 series lead. So 32 for Terry, 18 for Harris. That 2-point guard system works again for Avery Johnson. He gets a combined 50 points from his 2 guards. And look at San Antonio. 33 from Parker, 31 from Duncan, 26 from Ginobili. They shoot 53% and still lose. And Terry, a big reason why.
It still goes back to defense. And when we needed to get stops tonight, we did, especially there in the fourth quarter to make it go to overtime. And then in overtime, we get the first 2 stops of overtime and carry on the momentum to win.
Well, the bottom line is some things you can't control, and that's frustrating. But the bottom line is we could have come out of here with 2 wins. Both games the same down the stretch, being up, and all we need is a rebound. At the end of the game, game's over.
I think the team that just can stay, really tough and sharp and get a few breaks, obviously, man. If Tim makes that shot at the end of regulation, then we're all disappointed. So, we got a couple of breaks, and we don't care how we get them. We just want to try to have 1 point more than our opponent at the end of the game and go from there.
Current events says the Spurs are in trouble, and history says the Spurs are in trouble. They've only been down 3-1 in the best-of-7 series under Greg Popovich twice before, and in both of those instances, they went on to lose Game 5.